Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Odin Spheres. So, first let me get the coughing out of the way. Second, this is like the third attempt at fighting Beldor. Fighting for like an hour now. Basically, he's the hardest fight in the game. And my lack of resources only make it worse because I can't do it a better way. He's just like the sorcerer fights in Titania, except that he summons 4 swords. Now, oh my god, I don't care about fire, honestly. Just make swords. Stop making fire, make swords. No, okay, we're gonna die and start over again. So you'll see that he makes the swords. Just like the sorcerers in Titania, you have to knock the swords back into him and then unload into him. Just like this. Okay, then get out of here. That was honestly okay. Pretty decent start to the fight. I'm actually kind of pleased with that. Let's pop the painkiller because we don't have the healing resources to actually like fight him fair and square. And of course I've dicked it all up by walking into the swords, so let's just die and start over again, why not? After he does the barrage of fires, he'll pull up the sword wall. You need to hit him with the swords and then just unload into him. The Axe Knights being in the way make this damn near impossible to pull off, however. You can kill the Axe Knights and they won't respawn. If you get too far, then he just surrounds you with swords instead. Now, I need the painkiller up so that I can survive hits. But I need to be on him the second he makes swords. I think with 3 or 4 of the sword hits, if I unload into him 3 or 4 times, then I should be good. Okay, I run out of ammo, I need to reload. I'm going to shoot the fireballs, and I'm just going to tank them, because then he's going to do swords here. Okay, now I need to get away and heal. So, this is actually like the farthest I've ever gotten, just because I'm being super aggressive, so maybe this is the better plan here. We'll just dodge this. He's going to spray that again, and he's doing the swords the wrong way, so we need to just get out of here. So we don't want to lose the edge we've got. So let's back up and let's heal up the Napples. So I can see him surrounded with swords. I want to fly over there and do something about it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna heal up. Okay. He's gonna poison me, that's okay, I can... No, just shoot him. He's got swords, go. Go, 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 yes! Oh my god, we did it, okay, whew! I've been doing that for like an hour, and it just never works out properly. I've tried killing the knights, and it takes forever. Oh man.
I can't let you do that. How's that, sorcerer? You'll never be able to use that magic now. 'Tis the Puka's curse. You will never be human. What? You're Valentine? I think I overdid it, but even as a frog I managed to cast that.
Frog?
That skinny rabbit there is Beldor's final form. And with this, I am done. Now go, before he wakes up.
Look at you.
The sorcerer is defeated. Good work, Queen. careful, I could still poison you. Wait.
Daw. And it was Ingwe the whole time.
Queen Mercedes. Thank you.
You're...
I'm the Prince of Valentine. Although I'm finally able to show you my true form, I must bid you farewell.
What? But wait! I can't succeed without you!
You're here for revenge.
What? Well, of course.
You have duties as a queen. I have my own duties as well. I want to protect you, but I cannot grant that wish. You're still indecisive, but you will be a good queen. That reminds me, you should go on alone.
Wait! I don't even know your name!
I am Ingwe. We shall meet again.
Ingwe.
Alright. Oh, man, I'm so glad I finished that. Finally. I kept trying to kill both the knights and then kill Beldor, but I never had the supplies to pull it off. I tried being aggressive, but it worked like the first couple times it worked this video. Not working. I just get crushed by the guys. I did discover that you can use invisibility to escape the attack, so there was a couple times where I needed to heal desperately, and I was like surrounded by the swords when he puts the 4 swords around you, and I figured if I get hit I'm dead and I'm going to lose everything. And I'd already killed one of the knights and the other one was almost dead, so I popped invisibility and found out, hey, you don't take damage when you're invisible, you can just kind of heal up, take a minute, get ready. And then I died later. That same attempt when I killed the second guard. And I killed, oh man, that was a really good run. I'm really glad that went as easy as it did. All things considered, that could have gone 1,000 times worse. That could have been there for another couple hours there. So we learned that the frog was Ingwe. If we check the story, Mercedes runs into the frog here, which is right after Cornelius saves Velvet in his chapter 5. So it's a decent way in. You see that Mercedes starts near the beginning, but there's a huge time skip until her story really starts to get going. And Cornelius' story takes place mostly in that time skip. So Ingwe has already, I think, I'm trying to remember when the last time we saw Ingwe was. And I think it was up here somewhere. I remember there was something in the sewers with Ingwe. Yeah, it was down here was where the last time we saw Ingwe was. Around Urzer. So she met him, the one marked frog, which was down here. Yeah. So she actually met him right before Gwendolyn went out to capture Velvet. While Cornelius is still fighting in the desert. And then Ingwe basically sticks with Mercedes the entirety of Mercedes' story up until here, where he is now fighting Urzer in the sewers, where Cornelius was actually, by this metric, it looks like Cornelius and Mercedes are actually in the sewers at the exact same time, more or less. Beldor, Urzer. So right when Mercedes finds Beldor and does her boss fight here, Cornelius has just started fighting Urzer and kills Belial. I think it's right here, faces him in the sewers, and then kills Belial. And then we go back into Mercedes' story. So that's just a rough idea of where we were timeline-wise. Mercedes and Cornelius are actually both in the sewer at the same time, hunting separate sorcerers, and if Beldor had actually been able to command Belial to fight Mercedes, Cornelius would have been the one to have to fight a sorcerer because there would have been no dragon to fight in its place.
I'm sorry about this. We can't let ourselves be captured this time. Oh no, is something wrong?
Grandpa, I cannot take you to the Netherworld. Will you be angry with me if I leave you here?
So here Matthew's a little upset that he got captured. And Mercedes thinking, oh, I can't bring him with me in the Netherworld now because he's just gonna get caught again. Alright, Beldor, what do you want?
The Puka's curse, huh? I'll never return to my human form. What in heavens has he done to me?
Beldor, you shall lead me to the Netherworld.
Fine, I don't care.
So, Ingwe cursed Beldor, much like he cursed Cornelius, and now Beldor's just completely given up on everything.
Have no fear. I shall make sure that he does not escape.
Thanks.
Did you go to Titania? My cousin told me you did.
Alright, I think we have some shit to sell here. Might as well sell this bone, this core. No real reason to hold on to them. That bone too. Sell the antidote. Might as well sell these seeds. I don't think I really need to hold on to them. We'll get more than enough seeds later. Yeah, like, we only used one painkiller, so that last fight went really well as far as preserving our resources for the rest of the game too. Do you have anything amazing to buy? Not really. You have large bag. Shine. Nothing too great, so let's head in. Is there another dialogue over here? There is.
Your Majesty, I shall gladly fight to the death, with honor and pride for my country. But my paladin troops have succumbed to the Demon Lord's cipher. If I attack without a sound battle plan, it will be difficult.
Fair enough. There's probably one more here.
Ingwe? I'm so stupid. He's a human now, but... Ingwe...
Mercedes really liked Ingwe, even if he was just a gross slimy frog. Alright, let's head into the Puka village. We can upgrade the shit out of our HP now. We have tons of money. 12 aerial coins. So let's take a quick look at recipes here. We had that one that was shrimp carrotier, rosemile, apple, root onion milk, chicken root onion carrotier, chicken carrotier tourney, shrimp pepperoncino is a decent one. I'm gonna figure this shit out here. Where's the pen? Oh god, no, I can't find a pen now. I'm looking for one. Ah, I got one. Pencil, it'll do. Okay. So here's what we can make. We can make shrimp habaneristo is one thing. We're going to figure out what the best, most efficient use of our aerial coins is. Shrimp, cheese, milk, and an aerial coin. This is a decent choice should we run out of materials we brought into the area. We can just use the shrimp, the milk, and the cheese. We can just buy all that. Omelette is probably the cheapest as far as actually making something. Chicken and cheese is another option. Chicken and habanero is another option. I mean, this requires us to not buy anything. Let's write these down. Chicken and cheese. Chicken and a habanero. Alright, and let's check the cafe menu for what we can make here. We can make a crepe with just milk. It's another really cheap option. Strudel needs a whole bunch of shit. Pancakes are eggs and milk. Milk and egg. Or we can make a pancake and add pure cacao. Make chocolate fondant. Muggle confit is an option. Apple sorbet is an option if we get milk and apple. And then milk and tourney is another option. I think we still have a ton of tourneys. I would have to check my bag again. And I think it's really the only decent options left. So let's take a look and see what we get per aerial coin as far as experience. And then we'll try and figure out what the most cost-effective use of our money will be. Also, we'll add our recipes to their menus.
Oh, you have a new recipe.
I'll add it to our menu.
What can I get you today?
Alright. So here we're looking at the one that just requires milk. Gives 500 XP and plus 2 max HP. We've got hotcakes are 1200, so we get an extra 700 XP for adding an egg, and an extra 5 HP per aerial coin. The chocolate fondant, 1900 plus 13, way better. Apple sorbets are 2200 and plus 8, and the tourney is only 1400 but plus 9. So that's as far as the cafe. We'll leave the restaurant. Now the cafe is going to be our only source of using the apples or tourneys, it looks like. And then we can do milk, egg, and cacao, or just milk. If we come into here, how much will we get with this stuff? If I was running a more professional operation, I've had this stuff figured out beforehand, looking at all the recipes. But I don't, so
Oh, you have a new recipe. I'll add it to our menu.
we'll figure it out together.
What can I get you today?
So, hot cross bun is just 1200. Take out. Seafood salad, we can't get. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Do that. Or that. Or that. Now we don't need carrots. We don't need carrots. We could do shrimp pepperoncino. That's 1109. We could do the shrimp milk and cheese. We get 1750 and 13. Omelets are just 450 and 2. Very poor use of our money. Chicken and cheese is 1508. And spicy chicken is 1910. So looking at this, the best one seems to be the milk and apple. We don't get the most max HP, but we get the most experience, which over time will give us the most max HP. Now, we have 12 aerial coins, which means we have 137 to work with.
Hey, you want some advice?
How many Napples do we have? We have 3 whole Napples. I don't think we can use this one, but we'll try.
Hey, you want some advice? to make food that's
Yeah, okay. So give me 3 milk. Use our commemorative coin. Actually, let's not use our commemorative coin. Let's use 20 Ragnan silver and a titanium gold. And we'll go in here. We'll have 3 Napple sorbets. And that'll leave us with 9 coins. I don't think I can use the partially consumed Napple on one of these. I think the game won't recognize it as like being in my as a Napple in my inventory. But after I eat 3, I'll try. I should have just bought the 4th milk and seen if it would let me do 4. Because worst case scenario, I use the milk and the cacao and a cheese, or milk, cacao, and egg to make something that gives me 1900, which again is the second most expensive that I can get, and gives me 13 instead of 10, which is what chicken and habanero gives me.
With pleasure.
However, that's going to cost me a decent amount of gold each time. So it might be more cost effective to just buy a bunch of something else. The chicken and the habanero I will go with just because I have both of them already.
Will this be all for you? With pleasure.
But I'll leave, I'll check my inventory, and I'll see if it lets me use those. After those are both gone,
Bon appetit.
shrimp and haba gives me 1100. And milk and turny gives me 14, with both of them giving me 9 more max HP.
Will this be all for you?
Okay, so let's leave.
Thank you very much.
I'm out of Napple, I have to assume, so that's not going to do any more for me. Alright, what do we got now? Let's see. Yeah, save that one to last. I'm pretty sure it won't let me use that one. So, 2 chicken, 2 habaneros, though, seems like the next best choice. And then we've got... Let's give me the whole menu here. 3 habaneros so that we can make with shrimp. 3 turnies that we can mix with milk. And then it comes down to just spending our actual money. So we'll start by going in there. We'll do our spicy chickens. Spicy chicken is like the next best thing.
Welcome. What can I get you today?
And we want... spicy chicken. There it is.
With pleasure.
Which means we're not going to be making any chicken and cheese, because we're going to be out of chicken.
Bon appetit.
But basically I just want to know for future characters, because we do still have 2 other characters we're going to have to, like, hang on the Puka Village. I don't want to make the same mistake I made with Mercedes earlier, where I spent all my money on
Be all for you.
omelets. As if it was a good idea. Pola picante a la griglia. Griglia? Griglia? Griglia. Griglia. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last one. I think I did a decent job up to that point. We get another space chicken. Our HP will just shoot up. We've already like doubled our HP and then some, so that's good. I think we're going Netherworld first, so we won't be able to get a ton of healing potions from the Charioteers and Ragnanival. But we'll leave there.
Thank you very much.
And then yeah, milk and the tourneys seem like another decent allocation. We get 1400 plus 9 per coin instead of 1900 for and 13 for a bunch of stuff. We want to look in here. We have 3 tourneys. So I'm going to buy 3 more milk from you.
Hey, you want some advice?
And I will see with this if it lets me buy... Still have 7 aerial coins. If this lets me buy the Napple sorbet with my broken Napple, if it just uses it last or something. But I don't think so.
Welcome. What can I get you today?
Okay. I want to check on the... No, it doesn't let me do Napple sorbet. We can have Turdy Moose.
With pleasure.
That's going to be 1400 plus 9 HP per... And we should be able to have 3. Oh, that looks really good. It's like a little gelatin thing. I guess maybe that's what mousse is, but I don't know. I never eat fancy food. But man, it looks good. She ate it in 2 bites.
Will this be all for you?
No, give me like 2 more.
With pleasure. Bon appetit.
There's like a crunching noise that she makes when she eats it, but it doesn't look like something that would have a crunch. So this should leave me with 4 aerial coins.
Bon appetit.
And I basically need to compare the price between a milk, egg, and cacao versus a shrimp, milk, and cheese. I get 150 less experience for going the shrimp, milk, and cheese route, but it's better.
Will this be all for you?
It's probably better, like, cost-effective wise. Let's leave the restaurant here.
Very much.
We're gonna have like no healing items going into the next area, but hopefully we can fix that in there by just growing fruit. Okay, we have 4 more aerial coins. So, milk is 10 regardless. Egg and cacao is 30, or shrimp and cheese is 17. So it just seems like it's far more cost effective to do the shrimp, milk, and cheese route. So we have 4 aerial coins, right? I'm going to check just to make sure I don't screw this up. 4 aerial coins.
Hey, you want some advice? Did you know?
Can we buy 4, 4, and 4? No, we can't. And that's not going to leave my aerial coins, so I guess we're just doing 2. Valentinian gold is another 20. Yeah, that'll leave me 23 to work with. How much does that cost each time? Just for one? I guess it costs 27 now that I think about it logically, because that's what it cost me to double it, and that's in this side. So that just seems like the most cost-effective way to do it. I mean, I guess if I'm only going to use 2 aerial coins, I might as well have done slightly more expensive, but it cost another 17 each time, so it would have been 34, which wouldn't have left me enough. So I couldn't have done 2 going the super expensive route. So we're going to go for this one wherever it is. Not shrimp pepperoncino, we want shrimp Doria. Yeah.
With pleasure.
I could do shrimp pepperoncino, but that's gonna cost me...
Bon appetit.
I mean, I do still get 9 max HP and 1100, so shrimp pepperoncino isn't a terrible idea. Maybe I'll spend the rest of my money on some shrimps. I could get, like, what? 2 more shrimps and use the 2 other coins on that?
Will this be all for
And then
you?
just have no money?
With pleasure.
Seems like a decent way to finish up.
Bon appetit.
We're gonna have like 450 probably max HP by the time we finish. No, probably 425. It's gonna give us no, because this will give us 426. Plus take us close to level.
Will this be all for you?
427. Leave the restaurant,
Thank you very much.
and then I can take 2 more shrimp with my Valentinian gold, and go back in and buy 2 of the shrimp, the spicy chickens. Which, or not the spicy chickens, the shrimp pepperoncino. We want 2 shrimp, and then that's gonna leave me just enough, yeah. And then we'll go back in there, eat 2 of the peppered shrimps, and we should be good for now.
Welcome. What can I get you today?
We want the shrimp pepperoncino. Yeah, I guess it's 1109, which isn't terrible considering it only cost us 10 instead of an extra 17
Bon appetit.
for what? 4 more HP and 650 more experience? Like, it might be more cost effective to have done shrimp pepperoncinos and then use the rest of the money on, like, omelets or something, but do it this way. I never said I was perfect at Puka Village Management Simulator.
Bon appetit.
Eating extraordinaire. Not much of a gourmand, so I don't know how to maximize my gold to HP level cost when it comes to the Puka Village, but
Will this be all
it doesn't
for you?
really matter. 464 is a decent place to end.
Thank you very much.
Pretty sure we're like, Mercedes now has the highest HP level. Probably the highest HP as well. And I think that's going to be it for this video. So we've gone on quite a while, but it's mostly because I spent forever trying to figure out how to eat. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, show your support, press the like button. It helps a lot. And if you want to see more from the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.